ceremony 3 weeks ago, yell, scream. That's quite a few of you. Thank you for being here. It is a gift that we cherish so much. It is a long way. It is costly to get here. So please accept our gratitude. At the tea ceremony, I was given a task. You know, women do all the work in my family. Okay? And to make remark, and I did so with solemnity and reverence. Today, again, I have to do the work. And it will be with reminiscence and reflection. You know, when Dawn was in kindergarten, this is a lot of reminiscence. Was in kindergarten, I travel a lot. Sleep is very precious to me on the weekend. But then the phone would start to ring at 7 a.m. Saturday after Saturday after Saturday for 3 months. I have finally had it. So I went to school and asked the teacher to please tell the little girls in his class, kindergarten class, to stop calling my 5-year-old boy. They say girls mature early. Boy, that was super early. You know, by the time I get into second grade, it was less about girls and more about money-making scheme. So one day, I found a sandwich bag in his backpack. It wasn't holding a sandwich, it was holding a bunch of quarters and dimes. So I asked son, what is this money for? And he said very matter of fact, Mama, do you understand that the demand for origami exceeds my ability to supply? So I hire employees and today is payday. You know, as his mother, I never had to worry about doing homework or finishing chores, but I constantly have to worry about the next adventure that he's gonna come up with. You know, the years went by, the easy money-making scheme turned into very strategic business thinking. So one day in 4th grade, the boy forgot his belt and got a detention slip because his shirt was left untucked. A few nights after that, I noticed that his backpack was overstuffed. I opened it. There was not just one belt, there was 5. So the next morning I asked the little Don and he explained, Mama, I never want to have a detention slip again. And I brought extra to rent out at $20 a belt. Do you understand that we pay less than $20 for each belt, okay? For each belt. So right then and there I gave my young son the most important lesson in business ethics. Never take advantage of people, especially when you can. But I have to admit, that was could have been such a profitable business because there were so many customers. 100% gross margin, 100% fall through to the bottom line. Beautiful, right? So with one more business shut down by mom, the little Don went on to establish the leadership club. Now mom would approve this. After all, it's about leadership, right? Well, to get into the club, you have to pay an entry fee to the president, who's no other than the founder of the club, which is Don, right? And he devised the different ranks of advancement such that if you want to advance in the club, you would have to pay an advancement fee. Again, to the founder, right? I am telling you, I have been an executive and a leadership in 11 companies, 2 universities and 6 nonprofits. I have never, ever experienced such method of leadership advancement. And neither would I have approved my son, right? Even though I do appreciate the ingenuity of the thing. Fast forward to college. I was dating a girl from a very well-off, well-to-do family, and they showered on with a gift, which I didn't appreciate. One day, Don did something, upset me, and I chewed him out a little bit. And he said this, I will never forget. Mama, you do not appreciate how good a son I am. My girlfriend's uncle, you agree just now again, my girlfriend's uncle sat me down the other day and said, Don, can you teach me to how to raise a son like you? Not only does he not give his parents credit for how it turns out. He has the audacity to imply that it is my privilege to be his mother. What is the point of reminiscing all of these things? Today, we celebrate the wedding of Bree and Don, but I celebrate freedom. Freedom from dealing with this challenge. Okay? He is now yours to deal with. Buyer's remorse is too late, baby. Okay? Marrying a man who girls find very charming, very attractive because he's so caring. Marrying a man who are not only respected but liked by peers. Marrying a man who is so responsible that he bought his first house before he turned 24 is truly a blessing. But Bree, it is also a nightmare. It is a nightmare because he's overly competitive, is righteously stubborn, and audaciously confident. However, girl, if there's a girl that can navigate this, it has to be you, baby. You got this. You got this, baby girl. You got this, okay? And if you ever find it so challenging that you want to scream and yell because things get heated, just remember, Bree, the feeling you at the tea ceremony. See, for those of you who don't understand, during the tea ceremony, there's a segment where I'm supposed to give Bree a present, usually a precious piece of jewelry. But I told Bree, bad news, I don't have anything precious to give you. Instantaneously, Bree quietly pointed to Dawn, standing next to her, and whispered just enough for me to hear, but you gave me Dawn.
Oh.
That, baby, spontaneous reaction reflects the intellect at your perspective and the love in your heart. Just remember that love and use that intellect if my precious prince ever irritates the heck out of you. Okay? There's something else that's beautiful about your heart, Bree, that I adore. On a trip to Africa safari, Bree shared that before Don proposed, he said to her, Bree, you know that I have a brother, and I love my brother, and I will always take care of him. You understand that, right, Bree? Bree not only understands, she expects in the man side of Don, because to her, Dan is her elder brother. The best gift, especially for mom, to have is to realize that not only their children love each other, but their partner in life becomes sibling themselves. I want to wrap up this sharing with the most recent incident. I find it personally as a mom, I'm not sure about my husband, but this is extremely difficult for me to refrain from not giving my children what I'm more than capable of doing in order to instill certain virtue. So when they were young, I traveled all over. I would come home with no expensive gift, with just trinket, toys, gummy bear, and I hide them all over the house so that they can go on treasure hunt. Fast forward to May of this year, I came back from a business trip all the way from Australia. I found a little present on my desk, my office at home, together with a note. I opened that present, and it's a little toy, a little tray, about this big, flowers, porcelain, with the words engraved, I love that you are my mom. Oh. The note says, you have a second gift in this office. Good luck, Ma. So now I want you to visualize this image of a woman, 63 years old, in her business suit, just came back all the way from Australia, calling all over her office. I opened one drawer after another, not once, not twice, but 3 times. I look in the trash can, I lift up the rug, nothing. My husband of 43 years, being the great partner that he is, just stood at the door of my office laughing. And then a few minutes later, I guess he either felt sympathy or he thinks about the value and the weight of 43 years of marriage, gave me a hint. Look up. And so I did. And so I did. And up above the high shelf, commanding the most prominent location among other external recognition, is a piece of wood engraved with the words, Mars Garden. And below that are 3 little flowers with the name Dan, Dawn, and Bree. Now, you think about the simplicity of that gift, the profound message that it carries, and a very unusual way of gift presentation to recognize the most important part of one's life success. Dawn, Bree, and Dan too, you are the pride of us parents. Bree and Dawn, especially, today is your day. I want to thank you for recognizing that the most important part, the most important thing in one's life, success, is family. Especially for those who are professionally driven and have overly demanding career. Never forget that. And marriage, babies, marriage is the cornerstone of that foundation. And that is your moral inheritance to uphold for mama and papa. Don't ever forget that. Before we go on to the gift part, I want to take a moment to thank Maria, Gustavo, Julie, for giving birth to Bree, for supporting their relationship, for being there for them. Maria, I know that Bree is your only child, and that adds extra dimension. When I found out that Bree decided not to go follow Dawn to Philadelphia, while he pursued the MBA at Wharton, I said to Bree, with Dawn sitting next to her, just like right now, I said, Bree, you are beautiful, you are successful, you are fun to be with. If Dawn does not stay truthful to you, he does not deserve you. There are plenty of fish in the ocean. Those words are not meant to be harsh to my baby boy, but it's words spoken from the heart of a mother to a daughter. I hope that you understand through the tea ceremony how much we love Bree. Tea ceremony is always hosted at the girl's house. Just remember that. Now onto the gift part. Many years ago, Auntie Wah said to me, Dawn and Dan, Ms. Duy-Loan, you are so lucky because your boys don't take advantage of you. What an astute observation. Today, with her love intact and present, Mama and Papa would like to present to you 2 gifts. At the tea ceremony, the 5 gifts is to pay tribute to your heritage and to inspire enduring love. Today, the 2 gifts is to enable a bright future and to celebrate romance. Oh. The first gift, college education for your children are paid for. All we ask for is you limit to just 2. We do not want to file bankruptcy, please. The second gift is somewhere on this beach. Good luck to you both. Of course, I'm kidding. The second gift, your honeymoon is paid for, regardless of the destination. Only one request. Please, no baby on this trip. Children can wait. Enjoy, relish each other. Just don't wait 15 years like I did with Dawn. All right? Mama and Papa love you both so, so very much.